Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Koren Pinkett Smith is an American actress, singer-songwriter, and businesswoman. She began her career in 1990, when she made a guest appearance in the short-lived sitcom True Colors. She starred in A Different World, produced by Bill Cosby, and she featured opposite Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor. She starred in dramatic films such as Menace to Society and Set It Off. She has appeared in more than 20 films in a variety of genres, including Scream 2, Ali, The Matrix Reloaded, The Matrix Revolutions, Madagascar, Escape to Africa and Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. Pinkett Smith launched her music career in 2002, when she helped create the metal band Wicked Wisdom, for which she is a singer and songwriter. Smith also created a production company, in addition to authoring a book, published in 2004. In 1997, she married rapper and actor Will Smith. They have 2 children, Jaden and Willow, and Pinkett Smith is stepmother to Willard Trey Smith III, Will's son from a previous marriage. The couple founded the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation, a charity organization which focuses on inner-city youth and family support and has worked with non-profit organizations like Youth Build and the Lupus Foundation of America.
Family and early life.
Born in Baltimore, Maryland, Jada Koren Pinkett was named after her mother's favorite soap opera actress, Jada Rowland. Pinkett Smith is of African American, West Indian, Creole, and Portuguese Jewish ancestry. Her parents are Adrienne Banfield Jones, the head nurse of an inner-city clinic in Baltimore, and Rob Sol Pinkett Jr., who ran a construction company. Banfield Jones became pregnant in high school. The couple married but divorced after several months. Banfield Jones raised Pinkett with the help of her mother, Marion Martin Banfield, a social worker. Banfield noticed her granddaughter's passion for the performing arts and enrolled her in piano, tap dance, and ballet lessons. She has a younger brother, actor-writer Caleb Pinkett. Pinkett Smith has remained close to her mother and said, "A mother and daughter's relationship is usually the most honest, and we are so close." She participated as the maid of honor in Banfield Jones' 1998 wedding to telecommunications executive Paul Jones. Pinkett Smith has shown great admiration for her grandmother, saying, "My grandmother was a doer who wanted to create a better community and add beauty to the world." Pinkett Smith attended the Baltimore School for the Arts, where she met and became lifelong friends with classmate Tupac Shakur. She majored in dance and theater and graduated in 1989. She continued her education at the North Carolina School of the Arts, and became fully invested in pursuing her acting career. She ultimately moved to Los Angeles, California, where she quickly found success in show business.
Acting career.
Jada moved to Los Angeles and stayed with Laverne White, former stuntwoman, now producer and longtime family friend, who got her started in the industry. In Los Angeles, Pinkett Smith inquired about the choreographer position for the television series In Living Color, created by actor Keenan Ivory Wayans, whom she met through Laverne, but the job was already taken by Rosie Perez. Laverne helped her find an acting agent and got her started in the industry by introducing Jada to many of her celebrity friends including Keenan. She began her acting career in 1990, when she starred in an episode of True Colors. She then appeared in a television pilot for a supernatural drama titled Mo's World that was never aired. She received guest roles in television shows such as Doogie Howser, MD, 1991, and 21 Jump Street, 1991. She earned a role on comedian Bill Cosby's NBC television sitcom A Different World in 1991, as college freshman Lena James. In 1994, Pinkett Smith acted with Wayans in the action and comedy film A Lowdown Dirty Shame. She described her character, Peaches, as raw with major attitude, and her acting garnered positive reviews. The New York Times noted, "Ms. Pinkett, whose performance is as sassy and sizzling as a salt and pepper recording, walks away with the movie."
Mid-career 1996 to 2000.
Following a role in Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, 1995, Pinkett Smith co-starred with actor and comedian Eddie Murphy in the 1996 remake of The Nutty Professor. The film earned $25 million in its first weekend and opened in 2,000 theaters. Next, Pinkett Smith had a role in Set It Off, 1996, a crime drama about four women who rob banks to escape from poverty. With Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, and Kimberly Elise, her acting in the film was noted in the San Francisco Chronicle, where they named her as the one to watch. In 1997, Pinkett Smith had a cameo role in Scream 2 as Maureen Evans, a college student who is brutally murdered in front of hundreds of cinemagoers. The film made over $100 million at the U.S. box office. In 2000, Pinkett Smith was cast in Spike Lee's film Bamboozled, 2000, as Sloane Hopkins, a personal assistant to the main character portrayed by Damon Wayans. Although the film met with mediocre reviews, it won the Freedom of Expression Award by the National Board of Review.
More established roles. 2001 present.
Perhaps her best-known role to date is the part of human rebel Niobe in the films The Matrix Reloaded, 2003, and The Matrix Revolutions, 2003, and video game Enter the Matrix, 2003, sequels to 1999's The Matrix. The character was eventually written, specifically, with Pinkett Smith in mind. Directly after she filmed her scenes for Ali, Pinkett Smith flew to Australia to work on The Matrix sequels. The sequels earned over $91 million and $48 million during opening weekends, respectively. In 2008, Pinkett Smith portrayed Alex Fisher, a lesbian author, in The Women. Pinkett Smith's directorial debut was The Human Contract. She also wrote and acted in the movie. Starring Paz Vega and Idris Elba, it debuted at the Cannes Film Festival in May 2008. In January 2009, she started working on the TNT medical drama Hawthorne, in which she was executive producer and a starring cast member. In September 2011, the show was cancelled by TNT, after 3 seasons. In spring 2012, Pinkett Smith launched a web series entitled Red Table Talks, with the first episode featuring her daughter and her mother, in order to encourage dialogue within families.
Musical career.
Under the stage name Jada Koren, Pinkett Smith formed the metal band Wicked Wisdom in 2002. The band consists of Pinkett Smith performing lead vocals, Pocket Hanor, guitar, vocals, Cameron Wormgraves, guitar, keyboard, vocals, and Rio, bass, vocals. The band is managed by James Lasseter and Miguel Melendez of Overbrook Entertainment, a company co-founded by Pinkett Smith's husband Will Smith. The band's self-titled debut album was released on February 21, 2006, by Pinkett Smith's production company 100% Woman and Suburban Noise Records. Will Smith served as the project's executive producer. The album made it to Billboard's Top Heat Seekers chart, and peaked at number 44 during the week of March 11, 2006. AllMusic reviewer Alex Henderson said of the album, "Shows herself to be an expressive, commanding singer, and that shows considerable promise." The band promoted the album in 2006, touring with heavy metal band Sevendust.
The Onyx Hotel Tour.
Wicked Wisdom landed a slot on Britney Spears' Onyx Hotel Tour in 2004, one of the year's highest-profile tours. The band opened for Spears for 8 dates in April and May 2004, during the European leg of the tour.
Ozfest 2005.
In 2005, Sharon Osbourne went to see Wicked Wisdom perform at a small nightclub in Los Angeles, California. She said, "I was blown away. When you see and hear Jada with her band, it's apparent that she has nothing but love and respect for this genre of music." In May 2005, organizers announced Wicked Wisdom would perform on the second stage of 2005's Ozzfest. Fans of the festival were outraged, claiming the band did not have the credibility to perform at the music festival. Aware of the questions about the band's addition to Ozzfest, Pinkett Smith said, "I'm not here asking for any favors. You've got to show and prove. And not every audience is going to go for it." Wicked Wisdom's guitarist Pocket Hanor said while early dates of the tour were rocky, once word got out that we weren't a joke, people started coming out and by the 6th or 7th gig we were on fire. Pinkett Smith agreed, saying, after 7 dates within the Uzzies tour, the whole attitude of it started to turn around once the word of mouth started getting out.
Personal life.
Pinkett Smith met Will Smith in 1994 on the set of Smith's television show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when she auditioned for the role of his character's girlfriend, Lisa Wilkes. She was considered too short and the role went to actress Nia Long. Pinkett and Smith became friends, however, and began dating in 1995. On December 31, 1997, about 100 guests attended their wedding at the Cloisters, near her hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. Regarding her marriage, Pinkett Smith said that they are private people, and told one interviewer, "I will throw my career away before I let it break up our marriage. I made it clear to Will. I'd throw it away completely." Pinkett Smith and Smith have 2 children, Jaden Christopher Zai Smith, born July 8, 1998 in Malibu, California, Willow Camille Rain Smith, born October 31, 2000 in Los Angeles, California. She also has a stepson from Will's first marriage, Trey Smith. Smith commented in 2008 on their parenting styles, "We're not strict but we definitely believe it's a very important component for rearing children. It creates safety for them. They understand that they need guidance." Jaden and Willow are attending public school once again. The family resides in a 27,000 square foot, 2,500 m2, home, on 100 acres, 40 ha, in Malibu.
Business ventures.
After opening her music company 100% Woman Productions, Pinkett Smith created her own fashion label, Maja, in 1994. The clothing line features women's t-shirts and dresses embellished with the slogan Sister Power, sold primarily through small catalogs. In 2003, Pinkett Smith and Smith helped to create the television series All of Us, which originally aired on UPN. Pinkett Smith published her first children's book, Girls Hold Up This World, in 2004. "I wrote the book for Willow and for her friends and for all the little girls in the world who need affirmation about being female in this pretty much masculine world. I really tried to capture different sides of femininity. I want girls in the world to feel powerful, to know they have the power to change the world in any way they wish." In 2005, Pinkett Smith became one of many celebrities to invest a combined total of $10 million in Carol's Daughter, a line of beauty products created by Lisa Price. She became a spokesperson for the beauty line, and said, "To be a part of another African American woman's dream was just priceless to me." She also is part owner of the Philadelphia 76ers with her husband Will Smith and other partners.
Charity work and politics.
Together with Smith, Pinkett Smith has created the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation in Baltimore, Maryland, a charity which focuses on youth in urban inner cities and family support. Her aunt, Karen Banfield Evans, is the foundation's executive director. The charity was awarded the David Angel Humanitarian Award by the American Screenwriters Association, ASA, in 2006. The Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation has provided grants to non-profit organizations such as Youth Build, and Pinkett Smith has made personal donations to organizations such as Capital K9s. In December 2006, she donated $1 million to the Baltimore School for the Arts in memory of her friend Tupac. When Pinkett Smith's aunt, Karen Banfield Evans, was diagnosed with lupus, the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation, in association with the Lupus Foundation of America and Maybelline, held the first annual Butterflies Over Hollywood event on September 29, 2007 at the El Rey Theater in Los Angeles. The event raised funds for LFA public and professional educational programs. The Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation was presented with an award in 2007 at the 4th Annual Lupus Foundation of America Awards. In 2012, on behalf of PETA, Pinkett Smith wrote a letter to Baltimore's mayor, asking that the visiting Ringling Brothers Circus comply with Baltimore's absolute prohibition of the use of devices such as bullhooks, and not harm the elephants. In 2013, she appeared in a video clip for Gucci's Chime for Change campaign that aims to raise funds and awareness of women's issues globally. In 1997, Pinkett Smith was the MC of the Million Woman March in Philadelphia.
Scientology.
After meeting Tom Cruise during the filming of Collateral in 2004, Pinkett Smith and Smith donated $20,000 to the Hollywood Education and Literacy Program, HELP, Scientology's basis for homeschooling. The couple came under fire in 2008 when they decided to fund New Village Leadership Academy, a private elementary school located in Calabasas, California. The school employs teachers dedicated to the Scientology religion and features methodologies like study technology, created by Church of Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. The couple have denied claims that they are themselves Scientologists.
Awards and nominations.